Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buffaloes will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UCF's offense will be first on the attack. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. Now, and I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
The Buffaloes with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Finding themselves down. The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Open space at the 25. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabs it in the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Knights come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Makes the quick grab. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. Offense gets set for second down. Got a man. It's Harris. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking left. He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Power football with the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Knights have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Makes the grab. It's back. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll do it himself. Find some fresh air. There he goes to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Knights. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Kendricks. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Got it in the middle. It's Kendricks. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Jukes his way for more. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The short hands, it's back. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Knights will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Kendricks. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He'll throw on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's the handoff. Stop is made almost immediately, giving 1 to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Smashes in between the uprights. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the second quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's in goal. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Now facing a 3rd and long. Stands in and takes the hit. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Catch in the middle, it's Webb. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down, now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kendricks. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Makes the catch, it's Wade. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Kendricks. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab on the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The throw to the outside is complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wade. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Buffaloes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Snags it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Scrambling away. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today.
Leaves it with the back.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's back. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. To the air on first down. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Split backs here. Back to pass on second down. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He's going to run it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. The Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
The Knights will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And now this offense will take the field again. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Turning it on. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give on the inside. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, UCF! And that one will put him up here in the second half. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They took it 68 yards on that drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up.
Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Wide open downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Finds the tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. That's reeled in. It's Wade. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 18 over TCU. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give on the option. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Knights want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. Found the spot in the defense. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. To the air on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Leaves it with the running back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Firing to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The give to the back. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Here's a heat. Get it out on the screen. Fighting off the defender. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
To the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Hand off from the gun. Oh, what a move. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Red pass, it's complete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Lets it fly. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Done enough for the first down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Now the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the option. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The play action fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Knights decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught over the middle, it's Webb. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Grab behind the line. It's Kendricks. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Another first down.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Gives it on the option. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll bring it out. It's in goal. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Knights moving quickly to the line. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
The Knights will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Pressure coming. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it slips just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Well, they make the kick. They're now within a possession, but they don't have any timeouts left. So you're expecting them to come out here in an onside formation. Now let's see what happens. This is going right down to the wire.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower.